it is our back to school week. Week 1, week 2. So this is when we really start kind of getting back in the mode. It's just so Trish. Mama 6. Homeschooling in the tiny single wide. And that's the oldest getting ready to milk a goat. Alright, so I'm doing it different. I'm going to actually start doing more videos in the house. Learning to work with the house instead of against the house kind of deal. So, kicking off our school year, we have an 8th grader, a 7th grader, a 5th grader, a 3rd grader, a kindergartner, and a 3-year-old. And we're going to do classical conversations. So the oldest 2, the 7th and 8th graders, are going to do Challenge A, and I'm tutoring, directing Challenge A. And then the kindergartner, 3rd grader, and 5th grader are doing foundations, and the 5th grader is doing essentials. 3-year-old is playing, which I think she'll be upset. So this week, our actual first community day, our first day of CC for Challenge A is a week from Tuesday. So what are we doing till then? Alright, so I'm going to go oldest to lowest. Hold on, I should let them know I'm videoing before they come out the door. Hey, so y'all know I'm doing a video in case you come out. That seems like enough warning, doesn't it? Alright, so I'm going to start with my oldest. We kind of packed her bag last night because I'm like, we're going to use a backpack. I swear I thought I was going to go back to the schoolhouse. And I've cleaned it, which was good. I need to clean it. I just need to make that a staging place. It doesn't really work out as much. There he is. Out the front door. He just left me.
Did you want something?
No. So, I'll have to do his chores. But it doesn't work. Come here, you want to be in the video? Yeah. He's like, maybe. Here, come on, you can be in the video. You haven't been in a video in a long time. At all. Come on. I know, it's one of those style videos today. It's like one of my original style videos. Oh, you got my couch dirty, you dirty cat. Alright, so, we got our happy planner. This is her happy planner. I haven't really filled it out. We just I kind of worked with her on the first day. You know, the happy planner has the full out lines, so I know you probably can't see that. But we just kind of walked through. So like for Katie, she has to do extra math. I love extra math for review. She's working on Saxon. I'm having them copy some charts. So this is like the classical conversation sentence structure. Oh my goodness. This right here, this bit of information is huge. Just the fact that, you know, you have 4 structures of sentences: simple, compound, complex, compound, complex. You know, your 4 types of sentences: declarative, statement, exclamatory, interrogative, question, imperative, demand. And then you have your 7 patterns. This right here I think is gold. So Katie's really putting down so that she can memorize and kind of get a little bit of a head start, since we didn't have classical conversations before. And just like SVI means subject, verb, intransitive, and a sentence to go with that is Jesus wept. And just so she understands the patterns of diagramming, the whole 9 yards. So that was good. And she's got to work on the back of her guide. So her guide is in here, which is kind of cool. By teaching, I have my own guide and they have theirs. That's really cool. And in the back of the guide, there's like a little first aid thing. So she has that to do. And we did it a little different. And I explained to her, you know, like, it's more about working, you know, like this part, I want this done, the math, but this is learning to memorize it, the sentence structure. And she has a large list there, but I just want her to work 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes in Latin to build that kind of routine. So it's not about getting it all done, it's about working towards it. And then 60 minutes of reading and, you know, putting 20 minutes into her autobiography and her copy work, her etiquette. So that's Katie. I have to start that up and set Bubba's up too today. I didn't get to his at all. There's a cat. But I'm kind of working on the same thing for Lottie. So I did get the older kids a happy planner. To be honest, that's probably a waste of money. It's cute though. It's got stickers. Gonna make it personable, but I don't know. We'll see. I probably did not need to get one. This one's Lottie's from the Dollar Tree. See, it's still cute. We can still do stickers in the whole 9 yards. We'll probably recover this. So Lottie's is, she has her math lesson to do. 5 pages of no prep. So this is what I talked about last week. This one is not Moffat Girls. This is Hearts in Bloom. I like Moffat Girls because she puts like a table of contents in where Hearts of Bloom doesn't, you know, so you kind of would have like a list of what's going on. So I put them all in here. And of course we're doing review, so it's 4th grade level work. I don't care. And I just asked her to pick 5 pages a day. And then what I do is I take whatever she's finished and I just stick it in the back. And this is enough for September. And I haven't decided if we'll use like October, November, if we'll use any of that. But this is good for right now. And then she's copying this. And then we found a couple YouTube videos. And so she's watching those videos. And I'm making sure she makes her siblings listen into that. Just so she's kind of prepped and ready to go. And then she's doing extra math and reading for an hour. Because that's what we do. Alright. So Addie has her, here's my happy planner. I really like the idea that I could stick pages in here. So one of the things I did was I copied the guide, but that was kind of wasteful. I didn't need to do that. That was a challenge guide. But I did, for when we get going, I have the timeline cards, the 4x6 timeline cards. I did go ahead and I printed those out like 2 per page. And then that way I can kind of see a snapshot. And my planner, I do like that. I do like that. So here is my planner. It looks a little weird. So I leave this column for like things to do or things coming up. And then like this is the Orville, Leona column, which I don't know what I'm going to do with that. And then the Addie. And then I ended up, as much as I thought I was going to do like day by day, I ended up putting down what I want to do for the week. So here's Addie's no prep list. Did we do 4 days? Addie's reading list. Did we do 4 days? I didn't put anything there. This is sentence chart. Did we do 4 days? I decided to go ahead and do teaching textbooks and set that up. We're doing the trial. I didn't want to just jump in because, you know, I like to jump in. So 3 weeks should be like a really, really good amount of time to know if we're going to do it or not. I won't lie. I actually was like, I should put all the kids on here. But I think I'm going to make them finish. Well, there's one of the problems I've ran into with doing Saxon is I'm not checking and I'm asking them to check. And I don't always issue exam test. And I need to do better about that. So I actually signed like on Friday. I'm going to just give them a test. So wherever they're at, whatever last test, that's what I'm issuing. And I'm not even worried like when it comes in sequence. I'm just whatever. So that's what's kind of going on this week. I'm hoping we should be hitting the indoor. Oh, wait, that's not it. you're going to laugh at this, but here's Orville. So I'm having a hard time with Orville, doing like what to tell him, how to engage him, like flying on the seat of my pants. I just don't have it. I know, and I thought I would, but I don't. So, okay, so here's what's funny is that I told you I gave my ACE away so I wouldn't have to think about it. She chose not to do it and go Christian Light Education. I have Christian Light Education. It's just, I think he needs something more like this. I have them both, and I'm just not getting in the groove with him. So I have them both, and I decided I think this would be better in the end. And then I have the Christian Light. I can use it for Leona. I don't think she's going to need this at all. But he definitely does need the AC. So I personally can't handle how huge the binder is. I'm going to tell you that much. I can't handle the binders at all. So what I did was I took the week out, and I just have the first week in here, and then I'll just go back to the homeschool and trade out the next week. I might have to go back and make photocopies, I'm not sure. And then I grabbed this folder because they have a bulletin section, and I actually found I really like doing the bulletin board on the mini folder. And I haven't printed them yet. Or I printed them. I haven't glued them or colored them. I actually did this, and when I gave it to my friend, I gave the whole like little file folder bulletin to her. That's the one part that didn't come back. So I was like, whatever, I don't care. I'll just make a new one. So this is just teaching the directions in the book. And so we'll do that. We'll do that and I got washi tape. We'll make it fun. Be a little scrapbooky bulletin board style. So I'm going to go ahead and do the teaching. I'm going to teach him with AC. Yeah, I'm going to teach him with AC. I think that's just what he needs. And then I know I got it for him. I did it. And then keeping it nice and simple works. One of the things that we did do, I've been cleaning the house. I actually want to get a new couch because we have this futon. It's not very comfortable. So much for not wanting to edit. I know I have to edit. So it's not very comfortable at all. And I've been wanting to do a coffee table. So, and we've been just kind of cleaning that up. Like that's going to go. I want to put a couch and stuff here. Because I thought I wanted it more functional or more, you know, like we can do all these things in this tiny house. In my tiny single one. But I can't. So, this is an old table they had. It's too tall, really. But it's working because one of their favorite things to do is Legos. So that's how I do Legos in a tiny house. And yes, I'm picking up Legos. I step on Legos. You know, I think that's just life. It doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter what you live. You're going to step on tiny Legos. Anyway, you might even get a little person that decides to sleep under the table. That's where he wanted to sleep today. So, yeah, we're just making it do. So anyways, I will talk to you later now that I have to join these two clips together. Bye. Anyways, how's your first week going? When do you start? I want to know. I'd like to know. And what is it that you're doing? Are you doing a slow start? So I feel like we're doing a slow start because we're just doing the things we need to do to get ready for classical conversations, which means I have a lot to do to get ready. So do you kind of like start your year off in like a big bang, or do you start your year off like in a slow progression kind of deal? And like in all honesty, it's kind of funny because I'm starting I don't know, I'm having a lot just by being part of CC and having to be prepared for like what they have going on. I'm really doing a lot of what would you say? I'm doing a lot of having to fit around their schedule, and I'm finding that's really good for me. I didn't think that would be good for me, but it's really good for me. So I will see you guys later. I hope you have a wonderful day. I need to drink more of that. I have just woken up. Hence the true look of Trish. Alright, I'll talk to you later.